grab a glass of wine and get cozy because this is Girl Shit, where we spill the tea about Bravo books and bullshit. And here are your hosts, Delaney and Kristy.
Good morning, America.
Hey. Good morning.
And Australian people that listen.
Hopefully there are some.
Yeah, there are. They text me about it all the time.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, back home is supporting us.
Oh, we love that.
Yes.
All right,
G'day,
guys.
mates.
Today, we are talking about Selling Sunset, the OC, Season 2.
The less superior season.
Yeah.
I would say.
I feel like they're both like, meh, but...
I don't know. I feel like I like the people on Selling Sunset better than OC.
Me too. Well, the Selling Sunset ones are just the OGs, you know? But the OCs, they're just like,
annoying.
They're trying too hard.
Yes, and they're annoying.
They are annoying. So let's get into how annoying they are.
Yeah.
First up, we have Tyler.
Gag.
So this season...
Who? Literally... He dropped the ball with his ex-wife, Brittany Snow.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Like, you look like a foot.
He does.
And
in his mouth.
And he's like half-grown, patchy facial hair. I don't know. I was like, she's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. I always loved Brittany.
Yeah,
Snow.
she was slumming it with Tyler, and he let her slip through his fingers. Because
And I think, literally, the way he talks, his mouth drives me fucking nuts. I have a thing with, like...
Is he a side talker?
No, it's just like, I don't even know. Just watch it next time. It's just annoying.
You told me this about somebody else. And
a
now
lot of people.
It's ruined it for me forever.
A lot of people. I hate how they talk.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Fucking weirdos.
So his mouth drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Also, he seems like to me, how he acts and talks, seems like he might bat for the other team.
Oh.
That's the vibe I get.
This is a theme today. People batting for the other team.
Yeah.
He just is very, like, like I said, he's like a foot. He has no personality. Like, I don't feel like...
He's not cute, I don't think.
And, like, he doesn't have anything where you, like, relate to him. And then, okay, I'm not even going into it now. We'll go back there. But, yeah, not a fan of good old Tyler. I think he's a bitch boy.
He is. Austin.
That's the one with the two kids.
That's the one with the
wife.
two kids and the cute wife. However, I think his wife is like a bitch, but also he's a man-child.
Yeah, and sometimes man-child need to be put in line.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I agree. She does come across kind of aggressive, but we only see snippets of her.
We do.
And honestly, the way he acts, like, when he was on trips and stuff, and she's like, oh, you're just going to get hammered. And he's like, I'm not. And then he was hammered the whole time. Like, I would be irritated with him.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
And then
I would
he's
be
like,
super irritated.
we're going to move to the OC. They just moved to the OC. Oh, now I signed up to sell in Cabo. Like, I don't know.
I would be, yes. So it's like both sides. Like one, like looking at her, I'm like, wow, you're actually just kind of like a bitch and not even entertaining. But then looking at how he acts and everything, I'm just like, okay, this is ridiculous.
Dude needs
like
a shot collar.
Yeah, I'm like, the whole thing of them moving to the OC, she uproots the life and they live there. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to go down to Cabo. And I think I want to sell down there.
Yeah.
So it's like, now you're going to be gone all the time or you want us to move? Like, what do you want? Like, this is ridiculous.
He's a goldfish.
Yeah. So that would also drive me nuts. But Austin just kind of meh.
Geo.
I
don't mind him.
I don't mind him. He's just interesting.
He gives slimy vibes, but I also like how upfront he is.
Me too.
He's like, don't come in here and think you're going to sell and, like, not put the work in. Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I thought he was pretty cool. Kind of weird, but cool.
Weird, and he's, like, totally so full of himself.
Oh.
Like, 100%. Like, the way he threw that. Because, like, this season, he threw his party for the $100 million in sales. And he, like, when he gave his speech to Jason and Brett, he was just like,
you're welcome.
I know I have far exceeded your expectations. And, like, his speech, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. But
at least he's entertaining.
He is entertaining, so that's great. Okay, moving on to the girls. I know there was another guy in there, I forgot his name, and he doesn't really...
He's irrelevant.
Yeah, he's irrelevant. Alex Hall.
I hate her. Literally hate her.
She tries to seem like, oh, she doesn't want to, like, start drama, but then she literally starts the drama.
Maybe I am the drama. Is literally her... That should be her sound, because you are the drama and you are so obnoxious and think you're better than everybody.
Yes.
And I really just don't think you're that good.
No. I don't either. She
sucks.
She does suck. I do think she's pretty.
Yeah, she is pretty.
And I like her clothes.
Yeah. That doesn't make up for her shitty personality.
Polly! She drives me nuts. The first season, I liked her. This season, I'm just like...
I don't want to be mean, but I don't even remember her in the first season. I don't remember.
Maybe that's why I liked her.
Yeah, because she was like... But that's why I think she came in so hot this season, so she could, like, make a name for herself. Because I don't remember her the first season. This second season, I'm like, you're cringe.
She's really cringe. Alexandra Jarvis.
That's the engaged Alexandra, right?
Yes.
I kind of like her.
I honestly like her a lot. Like,
I don't like how she messed around with the other one, though. Like, she was kind of belittling to the other one.
She was. That was tough because it's like Alexandra Jarvis and Alexandra Rose and Jarvis.
Yeah.
Rose has been in the business a lot longer, and Jarvis joined the O group, and kind of like Rose kind of took her under her wing, and they like started doing stuff together. But now that Jarvis is getting clients and stuff by herself, she's like, you know, fuck her. She's going to go her own way, which, I mean, it's fine if she wants to go her own way, but I think the way that she went about it was not the best.
Yes, and just kind of like rude to her. And like, and then she was like talking down about her to other people when she helped. I'm like, that's just...
Yeah, and like that whole thing where Rose was like, I basically was your mentor. Like, I took you under my wing. You got your license. I taught you like everything you need to know. And Jarvis was like, no. It's like...
But everyone was like, yes, she did.
Yeah, so I think that was shady because it's like, okay, give credit when credit is due. You know, she did help you out a lot. But I also think when Jarvis and Rose go like door knocking and they talk to clients, what we've seen, Rose does do a lot of like almost
flirting.
Like yeah, a lot of flirting, a lot of like almost sex innuendos that I'm just like, you know, not my style.
No, but you know, some people will suck a dick for a listing. Mm-hmm. We know that personally. Not either of us, obviously.
Well, you're gonna have to enlighten me because I don't know.
I'll fill you in later.
Perfect. But Rose, I feel like definitely is that way. But Jarvis, I don't think she is, but I still really like Jarvis. I just think that situation was handled very poorly.
Yeah, I think Jarvis may put on a front of being this proper princess, but she's actually a dirty, dirty girl.
I guess because it's like when they were in Cabo, she was like, "Don't film me, don't take pictures of me."
She was grinding on some married dude or whatever.
Yeah, so interesting.
Yes, I wonder what will play out there.
Fucking Kayla, she drives me nuts. That was the first season. How she like kind of made a move on Tyler and everyone made this huge fucking deal about it. So I think there's two things here. Kayla has always like driven me nuts. Like her mouth, the way she talks and just looks and acts, she drives me insane. But I think it was pretty shady how like she kind of made a little move on Tyler, but everyone else was literally making moves on Tyler during the whole situation, but she got routed out for it.
Dick or something, because I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. Like, maybe he has just, like, charisma to the girls or something, gets them, because that's the only thing that I can think of. But Kayla this season, you can totally tell she's gotten lots of work done, I think.
And I think she was just on a rampage, because she's like, oh my God, she was the one that told everyone about Polly and Tyler making out on the couch. Yeah. Which is just like, dude, tone it down a notch. Who cares? They're both single. Are you just mad that he didn't want to make out with you?
And I think, yeah, that's probably it. But she also got ridiculed for trying to make even the slightest move to Tyler. She got ridiculed by everyone else, but that Polly can go ahead and make out with him and yada, 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 yada. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Kayla drives me nuts. Brandy had lots to say this season. She's the one that got her mom like just passed, and she's the one that brought up, you know, they're separated. And I just don't think they should do anything while they're separated, but yet Tyler's out.
I don't think it's any of her business what people do when they're separated. You don't know what conversations they've had, haven't had. So I think she was out of line there.
I think so too.
I also feel like, though, I'm glad she had a backbone because the girls were being kind of horrible and she stuck up for herself. I mean, I think it was over a situation that she should have just stayed out of. Yeah. But I am glad that she stuck up because those girls kind of do have mean girl vibes.
They do. Absolutely. So, yeah, it's nice that she stuck up for herself. And, you know, her whole thing was like, I just don't want the Oppenheim group to look bad. You know, like, I work here too in what you guys do.
You're all on a show making fools of yourself.
Yeah.
You look bad.
Yeah.
Nothing else is going to really affect it.
But I think she's just overly
outspoken.
Yes. And I don't know if that's, like, she's kind of, if she's always that way or if she's kind of acting more that way because her mom just died and she's just like, everything's...
Well, she's trying to earn her spot.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, this really isn't how actual people act, or them, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
They have to put on, you know, be louder or be more obnoxious than they normally are so that they can keep their spot. Otherwise, they'll be replaced with someone else that's going to...
Definitely.
...be more obnoxious and more entertaining. Because otherwise, no one's going to watch the show.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if half of them don't come back.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are yawn fests. Like Jarvis, I think, is not entertaining at all. Like, I don't mind her, but, like, you bring nothing to the table.
Yeah, that's true. What about Allie Harper? That's the new girl that came in that lives in Tennessee, but she's gonna fly.
That's how I feel about her.
And I don't, like, my thought process is, you think you could just come here every other week or something and maybe sell a house? Like, no, that's not how this fucking works.
But
like, that just drives me nuts.
Everybody thinks that I'll just come and be able to sell these houses. Every person that since is watching these shows gets into real estate thinks, oh, it's going to be so easy. I'm going to get all these deals. And I'm not going to really have to work that hard and make all this money. It's like, no.
That's not at all how this fucking works. Mm-hmm. And that just drives me nuts. It's like you literally live on the opposite coast. And you come here once every couple weeks. Like, you're not going to do anything for your client. That's fucking stupid. Why did they even introduce her into this?
I don't know, but I'm sure something is going to come down the pipeline of why she's there, because it's so random.
It is so random.
Like I could walk in there and be like, hey, I live in Nebraska, but I'm going to come here every week, so I'm going to be part of the group. I don't think so.
Yeah.
There's thousands of realtors in OC, so why would they pick some chick from Nashville that has no connections?
And hasn't even, like, got her license yet. Just a thought.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, join our team. Like, that's the fucking stupidest shit I've ever even heard.
Exactly. So there's going to be a storyline there. There's going to be she's going to be like some crazy stripper or ex-porn star or something that's going to bring some drama, because otherwise it's just too random and it's dumb.
Yeah. It is fucking stupid. Oh, let's talk about Tyler and Alex Hall's progression, I guess. So it looks like at the end of the season, like, they were
having
like
a deep and meaningful.
Yeah, deep and meaningful conversation that they're like, you know what? Let's give this a shot. So that'll be interesting.
My thought is, though, I don't know. If you're a girl and a guy is currently going through a divorce, are you really wanting to date them? Yeah. Like, they're probably not ready for a relationship, a serious one. And he's your close friend. So, like, don't you think, like, you should probably hold off, let him process, let him kind of go out and get some ass, I guess, and then decide if you want to date? Because I just feel like when people coming out of, like, marriages, they're not, like, in the healthiest spot.
No, definitely not. So that's...
But Alex is so fucking thirsty. She should probably just throw herself on any dick that gave her attention.
But it's also like they tried so hard the past 2 seasons. Like, nothing's going on. We're literally just
I think something's been going on the whole time.
Oh, the entire time.
Yeah.
So it's just like, when you try that hard to say, like, oh, nothing's been going on. We're literally just friends. But then we see how you're actually acting, and then come to it at the end of the season, you're like, let's give this a real shot. Like, no one goes from nothing is going on, like, we have no feelings for each other, to let's give this a shot.
But there's a reason Brittany divorced him, and it wasn't because of what we saw in the last season. There was something going on behind closed doors. So, I mean, I feel like they've been doing this the whole time.
Yeah, I agree.
And now they're just having the talk, so it looks more legit and like they haven't been shady for the last 2 years.
Yeah, when it's like everyone and their dog knows that they've been shady as fuck the whole time.
They actually make a good couple, because I can't stand either of them.
Same. They're gonna be super shady.
Yes.
I think
what else you got on your notes?
That's basically it. We've talked about all these.
The next part of this, or season 3, that's supposed to be coming out like next month, I think.
Of the original OC, is that, or what?
Maybe it is the original one, because I knew there was like they're going to be back to back.
Oh shit! I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think if the original one is, I like that, but this one is actually painful.
I literally cannot watch I think there's only one season of it. The Selling Is it selling Tampa?
Selling Tampa. It was awful.
That shit fucking pisses me off.
I didn't even watch one season.
Oh my god. Usually I can...
But they didn't have the Oppenheim Group, did it? That was a different real estate brokerage.
Yeah, you're right.
It wasn't.
But it was called just like, it's like instead of Selling Sunset and Selling Tampa. So it's like almost the same, but not the same.
So I wonder now if there's going to be Selling Cabo. Selling Sunset
shit.
Cabo, because won't they make an office there if they have these billion-dollar projects to sell?
Which I think they did make like a remote office
Like
that they can, that they can go to. But that's interesting that you don't have to have a license to sell real estate in Cabo. When you said that, I was like, wait, what?
But it's not that interesting because to get your license here is so easy.
Well, yeah.
Like anyone can do it unless you're a felon.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like there's really...
And you have to be, 18 or 17 or some shit?
18, I think.
Yeah.
But like that's why I think they should make it harder because we don't need like... In every state. Like, I mean, Cabo, you don't even need a license. So today I'm going to be a realtor in Cabo and just go and sell houses. Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, and they did make it harder because there's a lot of dum-dums out there. And it's like the biggest purchase of majority of people's lives. And you're just giving you're like, yeah, you're a dumbass. Let's have you handle this transaction.
Yeah, I couldn't pass college, so I decided to be a realtor. And here we are. I'm going to help you purchase the biggest investment of your life.
Yeah. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it really doesn't.
But here we are.
This is the world we live in. Everyone gets a trophy.
Yes. Cool. Well, yeah, that's all I have on that topic. We'll see what happens the next season.
And we probably will not do a podcast on the next, unless you make me watch it, kind of like you made me watch this.
Which I might make you watch it.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah. All right.
But what else are we... have you been watching Southern Charm?
No, I need to watch it. I need to watch so many things. But the thing is, I go from watching, like, all reality shows to, like, I'm strictly on a Netflix era. So I'm in my Netflix era of watching, like...
What are you watching on Netflix?
Well, I'm catching up on Riverdale. It's ass,
Oh
but
my god, it's so bad. After, like, season 5, it was just, like, tanked.
it gets a little weird. So that's what I'm watching now. I just finished Sex Education. That was...
Did you learn anything useful?
I mean, right now, like the latest season, there's so much like, it's just so progressive that you're just like learning like, oh my god, like what is going on? Like a lot of the characters are on like taking testosterone, they're trans, so you're just like learning a lot of that. But it's cool, it's very entertaining. I like it a lot. What else did I watch before that? Oh, Virgin River. So I'm just catching up on all those. So it's hard when I'm in that to like switch back to reality.
You need to switch back to Bravo era, especially now BravoCon's gonna.
I know. So I will start
get your shit
to
together.
do that. Yeah.
But I think that's it for us today.
That is. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. to the next shit.
Golden people.
The next shit we do. Okay, bye.
Thanks for listening to Girl Shit. If you had as much fun as we did, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, babes.